An 84-year-old woman was left lying in the cold for more than an hour this past weekend. Her husband says he called 911, but no ambulance showed up until they were called by neighbors who came out to help. CTV's Connor Hogg has more.
I was in shock. I can still see that scene.
John Campbell is still shaken from Saturday. He and his wife Margaret were cleaning the house. Campbell walked into the kitchen. Margaret was nowhere to be seen until he looked outside.
She was taking the garbage out. She stepped out, as I understand it, I didn't see it, onto the back step and fell. It was very, very slippery.
Margaret was still conscious, but she couldn't move without pain. Campbell called 911. Nobody came. He called again and was told an ambulance would come soon. He got help from neighbors who called 911 again. Everyone covered Margaret with blankets and jackets to keep her warm.
Watch her just getting colder and colder on the ground. She kept saying, I'm cold, I'm so cold. It was upsetting.
One paramedic arrived. He radioed for the ambulance Campbell had called for about an hour before. 10 minutes later, one arrived and brought Margaret to the hospital with a broken hip.
We have paramedics reporting out over 30,000 overtime hours per month, which means those are shifts that are not being filled otherwise.
Mike Parker is the head of the union representing paramedics in the province. He says the Campbell's case is an example of a system in crisis without enough staff.
Our dispatchers are trying to find ghosts. They have no one to send to these emergencies.
Emergency Health Services Alberta says that once they were informed that Margaret was stuck outside, the call was upgraded to priority. It recognizes she still waited a long time and that system-wide acute care pressures affect EHS response times. It describes its staff levels as strong. John visits Margaret every day. He says she's recovering well from surgery.
She thanked me yesterday, particularly, that it did help her quite a lot.
And is now heading to a rehabilitation facility. Connor Hogg, CTV News, Edmonton.